Hello, so Whatsgoingonist here, and today is the day before September 11th, 2010. So, what we're going to do really quick, and just, for solemn reasons, is we're going to have a small moment of silence for what happened on that day, and for those who are still being persecuted for those actions. Alright, so that was that, moment of silence, we did it, yay. Now, moving on. And if that seems insensitive, I'm a bit miffed. I'm a little miffed by the fact that it's been this long, and yet I was told by someone the other day that they was kind of scared to get out. They was kind of scared to go out and about. They wasn't sure anything could happen. And luckily, someone else, I didn't really feel like taking part in this conversation. Someone else said, well, somebody could walk through that door right now and shoot you in the head. Anything can happen. Why is it that people live in this fear because of these things? People are afraid because of an action by extremists. That's exactly what they want you to be. They want you to be scared. They want you to feel terrorized, hence the term terrorist. That's their job, is to scare the shit out of folks and to just make the world shake with fear. That's what they're supposed to do. That's what they do. That's why they're here, is to fuck with our heads. And that's exactly what they're doing. That's what they did on the day that it happened, and that's what they're still doing this far down the road. And we're letting them take hold of us and just shake us by the fucking lapels. That's what we're doing as a country, and it's ridiculous. You have a complete... I've been seeing this term on the news, and as much as it annoys me, I'm going to use it. It's Islamophobia. That's what's happened. People are scared of normal, everyday people, citizens, Islamic Americans who love America very much and who are very proud to be here and to be able to say that they live under a flag that represents freedom and equality. And all of those mysterious things that have these very vague definitions. But regardless. And then you've got people that's featured on the front of USA Today. Like this guy. Pastor Terry, I'm a fucking douchebag, Jones. He had told the early show on CBS, I think it's CBS, that he canceled the Quran burning, and so that was going to be the end of that, and because they were going to move the site of the cultural center near Ground Zero. Well, it turns out he's a bit of a liar. He doesn't know exactly what he's going to do. As he told reporters in Florida that whether or not he's going to do it, still unsure for the most part. So we'll see. And to that I say, go fuck yourself, Pastor Terry Jones. And for those of you who don't like my language, get over it. Because I'm protected under the same constitutional rights that he has to burn a religion's holy book. Do I think that it's wrong for him to do so? Yes. Does he have the right? Very much so. So, Pastor Terry Jones, if you want to use the Constitution to defend your dickhole attitudes, then go ahead. By all means. Do it up, buddy. But the thing that I really want to understand is why, what reason do you see to piss people off more the rest of the world. This isn't an age in which this could happen and, you know, the rest of the world would be shut out by it. That's not what's going on here. We live in an age where as soon as you do something, it's out there. It's on Twitter. It's on Facebook. It's all over the news. It is worldwide. BBC, CNN, NPR, it's everywhere. So when you do things like this, when you want to light a pile of major world religions' holy books on fire, you piss a lot of people off. And you cause the very thing that happened on 9/11 because of American arrogance, because of American foreign policy. We have pissed a lot of people off. Does that justify what they did on 9/11? No, it does not. But it gives reason. And by giving that reason is exactly what got us into the quagmire that was Iraq, and, you know, the whatever the is happening in Afghanistan. I want results. That's what I want to see. I want to see results. I want to see more than, you know, and even so with the results, even when we kill off these leaders of Al-Qaeda and of the Taliban and of whatever other terrorist group that, you know, these ragtag extremists are a part of. I say ragtag, hell, they're funded by, you know, very powerful governments for the most part, including our own, which trained Osama bin Laden and gave them the weapons they needed to fight the invading Soviet commie bastards. And I say that in mostly satirical fashion. But the problem is, we've got 30,000 children die every day from starvation. And I'm not laughing because that's funny. I'm laughing because it's quite ironic that we defend tooth and nail 2 buildings full of a little over 3,000 people. This far in from the event, we label a whole society of people as being associated with those extremists. A whole society of, like I said, you know, Islamic Americans who love this country, who don't want to see it hurt, who are just as upset about 9/11 as we are. A whole section of America that is tired of this inability to coexist. So why is it that people like Pastor Terry Jones and the Phelps family at Westboro Baptist Church can't get it through their head that they're crazy and that they all need to get together and drink some Kool-Aid like Jim Jones and just die? They'd be, you know, as much as I would love to see them live fruitful lives, Pastor Terry Jones has a crazy fucking mustache like he's in a Wyatt Earp movie. So to that, you know, it's whatever. 9/11, a day to remember. Also, a day to not be afraid of. Do not let fear rule you. Get out, have fun, and celebrate being in a country that lets you do so. Also, remember, we have to coexist because without each other, we are nothing. This is the What's Going Honest, and that's my vivid take on what's going on, and I hope that I didn't bore you. Have a good day.